Hello and welcome to Tales from Hor'Izon, where short stories from our TTRPG world come to life. I'm your world forger Neil, and today's story is The Embers in the Dark. Let's begin. The wind howled through the volcanic crags, carrying the acrid scent of sulfur and scorched earth. Deep beneath the surface, within the molten heart of the veins of the world, the ash spire burned like a festering wound in the darkness. Rivers of lava illuminated the obsidian walls, casting flickering shadows of armored figures standing in silent reverence. At the center of the grand chamber, atop a raised basalt dais, stood Ignarion the Blazing Hand. His presence was overwhelming, a towering phoenix-born wreathed in flame, his wings shimmering with embers that never faded. His voice, smooth yet searing, echoed through the chamber. The Council of the Races is a farce, a mockery of nature's design. We are the heirs of the Phoenix, the chosen ones, meant to forge the world anew. His golden eyes swept over the gathered embers, new recruits, many taken from cleansed villages, still bearing the soot of their past lives. Tonight we strike the first spark. The false peace ends in fire. A chorus of fervent voices roared in agreement. The Purifying Flame's attack was about to begin. In the grand halls of Loth Anor, where waterfalls shimmered like liquid moonlight, the Council of the Races convened in uneasy truce. Representatives of the great nations stood beneath the vaulted crystal ceiling, their voices a hushed murmur of concern. Rumours had spread of an impending attack, whispers of a shadow moving through the underbelly of the city. Captain Varos, a Gajendra of the Tide Guard, towered over the gathered officials, his tusks gleaming in the candlelight. If these reports are true, we cannot afford to be complacent. The Purifying Flame will not announce themselves with banners and horns. They strike in the dark. From the shadows of the chamber, a cloaked figure stepped forward, a Xochipedica scout, his feline eyes narrowing. They are already here. He pulled a scorched insignia from his belt, the symbol of the Purifying Flame etched into its blackened surface. The embers move among us. The council had no time for deliberation. The attack was not coming. It had already begun. The market district of Loth Anor erupted in chaos as plumes of fire burst from concealed barrels. Stalls of rare silks and enchanted wares ignited in an instant, the inferno consuming everything in its path. Shadows moved through the flames, figures clad in crimson and black, their hands wreathed in conjured fire. The Purifying Flame had emerged. Varos led the charge, his massive glaive cleaving through the fist of the first of the saboteurs. The air shimmered with heat as an Ashborn hurled a fireball toward him, but before it could strike, an arrow from the elven marksman beside him found its mark. The Ashborn fell, consumed by their own flames. The Xochipedica scout darted through the burning streets, his movements fluid as he cut down an ember attempting to ignite the city's main aqueduct. But there were too many. For every zealot that fell, two more took their place. And then the sky split open. A roar of pure fury echoed across the city as wings of fire descended from the heavens. Ignarion himself had come. His talons scorched the stone beneath him as he landed, his voice a terrible song of war. This city will burn, and from its ashes the world will be reborn. Varos squared his shoulders, tightening his grip on his glaive. Not while I still stand. The battle for Loth Anor had begun. This story takes place in Hor'Izon, a world built for tabletop role-playing. All you need is a set of dice and the Hor'Izon guidebook, coming soon. Sign up at the link in the description to stay updated. Thank you for listening, and please join us again for another Tale from Hor'Izon.